and videos too. I ain't fucking got it's gonna be 15 minutes only with security standing there. And from now we're gonna make sure the artist's gonna be there for sure. Cause a lot of people put people faces on posts on flyers. It's a scam. You'll never get me in the city. Lying telling me you got a Boosie Boo coming. Cause you paid a nigga $200 for some flyers. And I get in there and say Boosie Boo to come out the back. Y'all gotta stop this scamming shit. But hey, look at us. Look at us. Look at us. I see something over talking shit. And Whitney Houston needs cut that lady was just as funny. Who was her niece? Who is Stony Cold Center? That sound like a baby page. Who wrote that, a baby? Who wrote what? I did, ho. I'm a motherfucking baby because all this paper sitting right here. What you trying to say? I can't write. Yeah, what you trying to say? I'm sitting here writing books and books and you don't even read. Let me tell you something about it. I grab anything right here and write on it if I can't reach and find my pretty old pens. And sometimes I'm like this, right? Do it matter? It's no, that ain't helping. You gotta find somebody to play. See, I just took my glasses off to tell you a whole something. You done made me forgot. Remind me what I had to tell this Dusty. I'm finna go. I don't even want to be bothered with y'all no more, man. Y'all rude. I can't even get no shmoney over on TikTok. You hoes think everything funny. I want to go play a little tennis, but I may have to hit somebody in the face with this thing if I go to the park because I'm tired of y'all, man. I can't even do nothing. I'm going to wear this today, so you know what I got on. I don't know what bottoms I'm going to put on, but definitely run around with this on for the first day of Black History Month. Hey, man. I'm around here rubbing this on my knees because I'm standing on business. It's costing me $40 at the smoke shop. I could have bought some raw papers, lighters, grapples, a cute lighter tray. My knees, man. Because I'm sitting in the back seat of my new car and I should be smashing the gas on that thing. This a new car. What the fuck I'm driving slow? It's many bags, ways to get a bag. They broke, bro. That's why I say send us some money. Call your niggas, call your daddies, all your sugar diddy doody daughter doodles, your bulldaggers, listen here. Get out my DM. Please. You cute. You look like you got a little money and all that, but I don't bulldag. Never did. Never even thrived or inspired. It was nothing that could do nothing for me. What's going, like, I was getting ding at her. You know, shouldn't have been that age, but hey. Shit. But when I touched that, got this cherry bus, it felt good. And the men did what the girl do too. So what, I want to be in the bed with someone with got a goddamn afro or something, even if it's, you know, ball, like whatever. Pretty, dirty, ugly, whatever, but bleed like a baby could come. Like what y'all doing with it? You got sticky dicky sticking into the Deodorus or the horse? It's not for me. It ain't never been. And at 47, I don't even want to drive. I like the new stuff I'm doing. You know, like learning how to play tennis. A good child. Pain. You know. Grow my goddamn edges and people. Keep my skin from getting wrinkled and saggy and looking like a goddamn big face, big back Mac attack. Trying to keep from having arthritis and taking bad aspirin because I don't pop pills or I'm homeless. I just don't take drugs. I don't like nothing made from a pharmaceutical, but herbs. And I don't even care for the one under the light. I really like the ground, but that's black now, girl. We was cleaning seeds out back in the 90s. So I like the Zaza. What's wrong with it? It help me go to sleep sometimes. It help me with my knee pain and my back pain when I'm trying to deadlift too much to get my shoulders and back. Oh. So I could truck one of you hoes like the boys do out there on that gridiron. I don't want to build that. Football players and athletes and all y'all is these celebrities with these blue checks in my DMs, and you ain't talking about money, and I got people looking at this stuff and they telling me and noting down who flirting and who say call them back and who. I'm gonna call you back, but I'm gonna ask for some money for Miss Cookman Kitchen. Sorry, I don't want to go to Indonesia and all that on the soul things. I don't care for your pretty bitches on the island, darling, because you want to get swallowed up. I don't even suck wheat walk. Boy, you better go ask that myself. It looks scary down there or something. I don't know how many things you done swang around and they done swung around, monkeys done swung around on that tree. I'm just not pretty lips down there. You gonna do the smacking, boy. Yeah, then that's swallowing, because he called me the fountain of youth. Oh, it's cheering on here. I can't do that. Hey, everybody, get in there. Go get yourself some dollars and go over to the financial department. Just give them a call. It's Google. If you could Google me and find me, you could find the schools. We need money. It's the first day of History Month. Boy, I got that. My child at a HBCU. That's just work. Boy, at college, university, I am so proud, because I was scared. He was going to be on the beachy bench. Me get depressed, crying. But come on, that's what a lot of them children doing. Because my friends, they tell me, oh, he's crying and now. Oh, he's crying and now. He's crying and now. He's crying and it sounds like it's cold. That girl, you know that child was born over there over across the bridge, like palm trees. Why you let him go there? Because he was enough now there. You knew somebody was paying. See that? Stop playing with children now. Let the children do what they do. I don't care if they swung a racket-dacket, ran a track, a hackle-dackle, or dribbled a busy ball like a Philly Dilly Jackson waxing. But listen, it's their decision to do what they want to do. Yeah, you can tell them children. Get out of this ball car, let's tell you to say, nah, I ain't finna go play nothing for you. Nah, I ain't gonna be shitty in a ditty, Lily, taco, Billy, skilly, Millie, dilly. Yeah, hey, I'm gone, man. Y'all better go get the children some money. You got your money. I ain't playing. Ain't no more jokes and no more about playing with nobody's churns. If they could jump in the malls and show all the Richie stuff and all this, they selling their stuff with their old stuff, and they got consigned cements and staying in bigger houses and saying I gotta get out these little apartments. Well, come and give me that 150-something thousand. Round it off to 160. I'm gonna give it all. And then we still need the 340. Round up your peers. Everybody go round with the hustle blade. I shine the bed. I don't know about them, because I ain't rich. I ain't fucking got it. This how we get it. Damn, ask you shall receive. That what the Lord said. I think I want some Chick-fil-A, son. Oh, is it too late for mini chicken biscuits? Yeah, it's 10:20. I got a young man. Now I'm mad at you, Chick-fil-A. You don't need to be open on Sunday. I get mad at anything. I'm mad at these shades now.
So that I don't own the rights to that music, but this is Rick Ross's ex, and her name is Tia Kemp, and she's been going live almost as much as Nicki Minaj, y'all. She's been going live almost, I don't know what has her activated, but she has been saying a lot. And it's a lot of, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's nothing, but it sure is entertaining to watch. I feel like she might be having some type of episodes. This is pretty much the content of her live. Sometimes she's really giving us like some insight, like when she's tearing down Rick Ross's current girlfriend, or when she is talking trash to the rappers and stuff like that. She even had something to say about the Meg the Stallion Nicki Minaj beef, and she was just live this morning. This is not what I was going to start with, Curvies. Good morning, by the way, Grand Rising. I hope you smash that like button and smash the subscribe button on your way in today's episode of Too Far on Larger Curves. We're just looking at some things that I feel are a little too far, okay? And she's one of them. If she has the music off, we can listen. See, yeah, so now she started playing music. I'm not sure. She doesn't play music all the time when she goes live, but in this case, not sure how much that's going to cost me. But hopefully I can just clip that out. Now we're going to go on to what we came to talk about, y'all, which is it too far, this whole Meg the Stallion and who's that other girl, Nicki Minaj thing? Is it too far? I feel like it's too far. And I was over on Naughty Love's channel. Shout out to Naughty Love. I was over on Naughty Love's channel the other day, and I said to Naughty, "What's good, Shay B?" I was telling Naughty that in this whole thing with Nicki Minaj and Meg the Stallion, that I kind of feel like Meg is melting. And because Meg, oh, right on, Michelle, thanks for coming through. Meg, I feel like Nicki Minaj is melting. I feel like Meg shouldn't respond. I feel like Meg won the rap battle so far. You beat how you beat lies is with the truth. And that when Meg put that line, I was like, they're not mad at Megan, they mad at Megan's law. You guys, that's what I was telling Naughty. Naughty, I'm dropping the link because we're gonna look at freaking Geisha. I was telling you about the Geisha lady the other day. Geisha 305 had a lot to say, and she sounded just like me up on your live the other day. So we were gonna watch that, and then we were gonna look at another thing. But you know what had happened is that, okay, so I guess Nicki went off, Meg responded, Nicki went live for almost 96 hours and then put everything she said in the lives, the babble that she was doing. She put in the, right on, Naughty's in the house.
Hey everybody. Multitasking, but I'm here.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming up. I don't usually do these topics, but after visiting your channel the other day, I kind of had formed an opinion about it. And then listening to Geisha 305, this influencer, she sounded just like I did on your live the other day. So I was like, ooh, there's a tribe of us. And then she mixed in the tape of that white boy who went off on Nicki, calling her Dr. Seuss in a bad way. And so we're going to look at that. But in the meantime, since I left your house the other day, Naughty, Nicki's people went over to freaking Meg the Stallion's mom's freaking funeral place and defaced her shit.
They doxed her mom's grave site.
Yes. I just didn't like, that's too far, you guys. So in today's segment of Too Far, we're going to look at that because I think that's too far. Look. You already talked about her dead mom, and now doxing the dead, that's a whole new level of subhuman as far as I'm concerned. Look, I thought 2024, we were supposed to be revealing the truth and getting to the Aquarius age. This is kind of some stuff that's dragging us back to the last thing that we just left. And I'm not with invoking the dead over no rap battles, especially when all you had to do was rap. All she had to do was rap. But no, she starts talking about Meg's rest in peace mom. And then for some reason, look, leave it to somebody who has, I don't know how evil you have to be, how much time you have to have on your hands, or how just depraved in general your character is for you to then dox on behalf of somebody who never paid you a dime. Unless she did. Hey, who knows what Nicki Minaj is handing out? She did allegedly offer to pay some people to go away and change the story of what their interaction was with her now husband. But that's allegedly. I'm just saying what the streets was saying. And so you can obviously pay. So why would anybody, there you go. So why would anybody dox a gravesite? That's disgusting. And anybody
That's too far.
That's too far, right?
I mean, and granted, in rap battles, all things you go at a lot of things, looks, you know what I mean? People's sexual history unfortunately comes up, but to bring a dead woman, I just really feel like this is, Nicki Minaj has been a mean girl all these years. You understand? She's very selfish. She wants to be the one on top. But I really feel like it's given like Megan really struck a nerve with her with that Megan's Law. She only did 2 digs at Nicki in the song. You know what I mean? The rest of the song was about other people, but they've been dragging Megan for years, all through this trial and everything. And I just really feel like Megan did her big one. And I don't think Megan should respond at all in the behavior of these stands. It's disgusting. It's deplorable. Yeah. And it's just like, how low will you go for a person that does not even care about you?
Right.
Will not bail you out.
Right. She's like 45. You can go to the White House, to the Capitol all you want and do their bidding, but they're not sending you no money for your defense.
Exactly my point. And it's just like, it's only but so much you could blame Nicki Minaj for what these grown adult people are making decisions to do.
Okay, let's segue real quick about the Nicki line that did get everything started. They're not mad at Megan, as in Megan Thee Stallion. They mad at Megan's Law, as in the registered sex offenders website that is usually in every state. This one, since I'm in California, it automatically comes up meganslaw.ca for my state.gov. I think you can do meganslaw.tx, meganslaw.mi, meganslaw.mt, wherever they have this law in effect, you go and you can put in your website, and or you can either search by name. So like if you had an idea that somebody you knew might be in here, you can put their name in and just search. You can put in a radius of a zip code in search, and you can look for stuff. Now, I know there are a couple of rules about this. I don't want to dox anybody on my channel. And as soon as I press anything on here, like if I just put a random zip code, 9-4, I'll do something in Oakland, 611, and do like a 5-mile search, see what happens. Oh, it wants me some more required fields. Oh, well, look, they must have changed their parameters then. So I'm supposed to enter an address, and then you do a parameter search. So I can't do like 123 Main Street. Dang. I don't know any addresses. Just like to play with. I'll put in PG&E.
Yeah, or 1234 Summer Avenue. Hey, go for it.
1234 Summer Ave. Summer Ave. No. And what city? I don't know. Oakland? They have that in Arkansas? I don't know. Do they have one? I don't know the zip code in Arkansas. Look, you got me. Look, I'm going to Google it real quick. But anyway, I want to show you how this works, because the reason it struck a nerve with with Nicki, is because Kenneth Petty, her husband, her now husband, as recently as 2020, you guys, it just turned 24. So like a month ago, it turned 24. So 3 years ago, within the last 3 years, her now husband, who she's fighting in the streets windmilling for, just got in trouble because he is supposed to be a registered SA or SO from that interaction he had with that lady when she was 16 and he was not. And it was an SA situation. So after that happens, by law, you're supposed to have to go and register on whatever site you have to register. And if you don't, then it's a violation of your parole. And he was not registered, you guys. He was not registered. So he got probation again just as recently as 2020. He was put back on probation because he failed to register appropriately as a SA person. So that line really struck a nerve with
and I was finally some real music
with Nikki. And now, in order to come back at her, Nikki did that babble rap. It was like, I mean, there's mumble rap and then there's babble rap. And I'm just like, I don't really know what's going on. But it was a lot of nothing. I feel like she lost. And do you guys think Nikki won or lost? I feel like she lost. But this guy right here had a lot to say, and I thought it was spot on.
Essentially the Dr. Seuss of her time. And what I mean when I say that is she's objectively a disgusting and reprehensible person by pretty much all metrics of basic humanity and common decency, yet her one singular talent that appears to be an innate ability to rhyme words together in a silly fashion that particularly resonates with children has cemented her with a legacy she really does not deserve as much as many female rappers who came before her. In case you're not already up to date, the self-proclaimed queen of rape has spent the past 24 hours deflecting from the fact that her husband is a convicted sexual predator who is not allowed near public parks or elementary schools by making fun of Megan Thee Stallion for getting shot, as well as referring to her as Bigfoot. It's always amusing to me how Nicki Minaj immediately jumps to making fun of other people's appearances as if she didn't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in 2008 getting illegal Craigslist butt injections from some guy in his basement. And not just that, she lied about it for 10 years and only confessed after her ass cheeks were visibly deflating in public and everybody could already tell. And listen, I'm not at all reveling in the fact that she's a terrible person. I was a very big Nicki Minaj fan growing up. Ask anybody who went to middle school with me. I loved her so much I would defend her to anybody who would listen. I saw her doing that, and I was like, finally some real music. However, around 2018, when she started intentionally surrounding herself with sex offenders, I kind of fell off the wagon. She was announcing her associations with them faster than she was dropping new music. And it's always especially humorous to me when I see Nicki Minaj as well as her fans attempt to defend her by saying, you only attack the men she associates with for being sexual predators because you don't have anything on her. I beg to differ, Barbs, because not only are we talking about a woman who once gave a lap dance to a 13-year-old boy, we're talking about a woman who once made a song with a then 16-year-old little twist, in which she says these lyrics. In conclusion, yeah, she's going to hell. Let's hope all that silicone doesn't release too many toxic fumes while she's burning.
So I kind of thought that was spot on, you guys. I really thought that was spot on. And I was like, yeah. Look, I don't really condone a lot of, but I thought that was the perfect amount of snark. And as it turns out, this young man had to apologize in a subsequent video, because this came out the other day, and we actually showed it on Nadi's channel. But he had to apologize in another video because his family was getting harassed by, guess who? The Barbs. Yep, them barbed wire people being harassed, but she didn't like that one. We only like this one because this is the truth before the threats. Threats towards your family and your loved ones can make you sing a different tune. So that was a lot. Okay, now let me show you this. I just sent this over. So he had already said that the other day. Now, since the other day, after she said they not mad at Megan, they mad at Megan's Law. Hi, Sarah. Bonjour, mon ami. I'm so glad you're here with me. So, after she said they're mad at Megan's Law, Nikki melted, garbled on lives for 72, 96 hours, talking about giddy up, Bigfoot, Bigfoot, your mama, you lied on your dead mama, your mama, Bigfoot, your mama. Remember that? For like 96 hours, you guys. And I think that somebody needs to go check on Nikki because she's obviously having an episode. Now, look, when you're a woman of a certain age, you might need to get your hormones checked so you don't sound crazy. Did you know, women, true story, that when you start getting into perimenopause, it can literally affect your mind? There's this thing called menopause crazies. Did you know it can totally alter your personality if your hormones are out of whack? I'm not giving her a pass. I'm just saying she might want to get something checked out. She got enough money. I think she needs to go get something checked out because this bitch said, you lied on your dead mama. And then she implied that Megan had relations with her mother's boyfriend. And I guess that line invoked in her stands, her super fans, for them to go ahead and dox Megan the Law's mother's funeral, you guys. So TMZ reported that security had to be beefed up at Megan the Stallion's mom's cemetery after fans post the address of her thing on social media, of her gravesite on social media. It's in Texas. They left the picture. And of course, this lady doesn't say, don't do anything. She's telling her fans, oh, I love you so much. Thanks for being there with me. She has not tried to dissuade them at all from that. And I don't think that's a good look. But look, Neighborhood Talk says, neighbors, get into this. It looks like the beef between Megan the Stallion and Nicki Minaj is taking a new turn and authorities are getting involved. According to TMZ, Paradise Cemetery, where Megan's mom is buried, has upped their security staff and contacted local officials due to the spat. Apparently, the worry comes after fans leaked the address to Megan's mom's gravesite on X, suggesting they go and defile it. Nothing has happened to the gravesite, and this is one day ago, but the cemetery wants people to know that they're high aware. And so even Phaedra Parks says, this is too much, fix it, Jesus. I'm gonna give that a like. Because you're right, it's too much. That's what I'm saying. Is it too far? Yeah. And is it too much? Yeah. That's not okay. Look, so do you guys in the chat, can you put a 1 in the chat if you're able to? Do you guys in the chat think that this is too far? If this is too far, you can put a 1 in the chat. If it's not too far, put a 0 in the chat. But I don't think that rap battles should start bringing in the deceased, okay? That's far too disrespectful. And I know the whole thing is to diss, but diss the living, not the dead. You know what I'm saying? Look, honor thy mother and father that your days might be long and leave the dead resting. Okay? That's what I think anyway. But you guys want to know what else happened? Is that, where did it go? Another woman has entered the chat. Where did it go? Cheryl. Cheryl has entered the chat, you guys. So let's go here. I know I liked it, so I'm going to go to my activity and look at the likes. So a famous singer, Cheryl, somebody, did an old school song, and she gave Meg the Stallion permission to use it in her up and coming record because of this horribleness. Here it is. So here. So I'm forwarding this one. Bam. Okay. So it should pop up any second. And there. So this is again the same little story. Yes, disgusting. Leave the deceased alone, Miss Kiki. What's good, in my opinion? Thanks for coming through. Yes, we're talking about it this morning because that's just too much. They're taking the necessary action to protect this woman's gravesite. And I think that that's appropriate. But I think I'm going to have to go back to Neighborhood Watch because I think that's who had the story. Yeah, let's go here. Because an old school singer has entered the chat about all of this. And in the meantime, Hiss by Megan Thee Stallion continues to rise to number 1. And so look, God don't like ugly and very little pretty, you guys. God don't like ugly. So all of this ugliness. What's good, Be More Shorty? Yes, Cheryl Pepsi Riley. Thank you, Kiki. That's what we're looking for because Cheryl Pepsi Riley has entered the chat, y'all. Cheryl Pepsi Riley. Now, those of us of a certain age know that Cheryl's an OG from the day. But see how God is rewarding Megan for telling the truth? Number 1 for the first time. Isn't that excellent? And that's 2 hours ago. See? God don't like ugly. Now we're going to keep scrolling through their things, though, so we can get to Cheryl Pepsi Riley. Ooh-wee. Let's see. Here we go. You guys. Cheryl Pepsi Riley. Okay. Auntie Cheryl is ready for that encore because you heard how Meg Thee Stallion, she did Hot Girl Summer, but then the demic happened, right? And so nobody really got to be outside. So she wants to do a hot tour now that the world is open back up. And so she's going to go on tour this summer. It's a hot tour summer. And yes, encore. Yes. Yes. And so, yes, they need mental health services. Thank you. So she reached out to Meg Thee Stallion and let her know via X. That's how everybody communicates these days, y'all. So via X, Cheryl Lynn, I'm Cheryl Lynn, said, at the Stallion, whenever you're ready to sample encore, you have my 100% approval. Signed, Auntie Hottie Cheryl, because she's a hot girl too. And after the people started messing with her mom, she's like, not today, Satan. Not today. And she said, never speak ill of the deceased, especially when they're next to you. Ooh, I think that might have been a little shade. She said, never speak ill of the deceased, especially when they're next to you. Ooh, I think that might have been a little burn. Miss Cheryl went old school on that burn. And then she said, this is beyond sick. Y'all should be ashamed. There is no rest when you interfere with the deceased. Okay? Because Popgrave had asked, had said the cemetery will make the Stallion's mother when laid to rest was notified local authorities that they had to increase security per TMZ reports. And then Cheryl Lynn went on to say, I do congrats on Hiss, baby girl, at the Stallion. Love, winners win. And then Miss Goat said, do you love Miss Cheryl Lynn? Auntie, do you love Meg Thee Stallion? And she said, yes. So you guys, and then look, and then she came to the chat, you guys. She's devoted. She's devoted. She said, this wasn't mean to be taken in any way negatively. I admire Megan and her art and thought she would sound real good on Encore since it's been going viral on TikTok. Please, this isn't that, nor will I be for shading anyone just because. I love all the babies that are out here killing in their respective genres. XOXOXO. Isn't that beautiful? So, yes. Now, anybody that knows the song Encore, Let me see. Is it gonna? Let's see.
I'm wonderful, happy to be alive.
Yeah, so it's not playing a sample of the song, but you guys go and check out Encore. Like she said, it's doing really well right now on TikTok. I love when people who were like old school and might have been forgotten about get some shine on TikTok and get rediscovered by a new generation. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I think that's all too far in the meantime. And then for some reason, I don't even know who some of these players are, you guys. I be minding my whole own business.
When the video come out that the DA tried to suppress, that my legal was now involved in, there will not be a no more Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, clip this.
The appeal is coming. When the video comes out from the little Asian girl that followed them from the time they saw them arguing in the car, that the DA tried to suppress and threaten their family with all kind of other shit, shout out to the private investigators. I want to see what the Meg Thee Stallion fans are going to say then. I want to see, are y'all going to counsel her for lying and putting that black man in jail? We're going to see.
I mean, if she's lying and she didn't do that, she needs to go to jail.
So now they're alleging all over again. I'm not sure why Meg has to go through this. She lost her parents. She's practically an orphan. She's freaking, by herself in the world. She gets signed up with people she can't really trust. The music label she signs on tries to hold her to captive. The freaking, the men she dates are whatever. She doesn't make great decisions in the dating department. She just seems to be really, it's almost like in a form of solitude, however, surrounded by people. And this guy right here, this Whack 100, so was he security in the whole thing? I'm not sure. But look, if the DA was allowed to suppress evidence, it might be because the people, I don't know why they would be suppressing any evidence. I wonder what the video could reveal, unless it's Meg taking the pow pow and powing her own foot and then backing up to the car and saying somebody else did it. That'll be a lot. And I think she might get canceled if the video shows that she pow-powed herself. I'm thinking that's the only way she can get canceled. What are your guys' thoughts? Like, I don't know. Let's listen to what he said again.
Shout out to the private investigators. I want to see what the Meg Thee Stallion fans are going to say then. I want to see, are y'all going to counsel her for lying and putting that black man in jail? We're going to see.
I mean, if she's lying and she didn't do that, she needs to go to jail.
Say is this. When the video come out that the DA tried to suppress, that my legal was now involved in, there will not be a no more Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, clip this.
The appeal is coming. When the video comes out from the little Asian girl that followed them from the time they saw them arguing in the car, that the DA tried to suppress and threaten their family with all kind of other shit, shout out to the private investigators. I want to see what the Meg Thee Stallion fans are going to say then. I want to see, are y'all going to counsel her?
Why does he want her canceled so bad? Why? I mean, is he Tori's lover? Are they bros? Are they in a bromance? Like, look, dude, the way I see it is Tori had enough money to pay his legal team and detectives any money that they were going to need to try to prove his innocence. So whatever Whack 100 could have came up with in his spare time after the fact. Almost seems like you're reaching and a little irrelevant in your source, because like these comments are saying, look, you guys, these comments, I love the comments. So why didn't this come out when they were fighting for your life in the courtroom? She put out that disc and literally her name's been mentioned every day. First off, Tory's mouth is why he in prison. Megan actually lied to protect him for a long time. And then people want to know, how much is Tory paying these people? And then they're like, this is weird. They want Tory to be innocent so bad. And I agree with this statement right here. If this was real, I'm going to go ahead and like this one. If this was real, it would have been revealed in court how long ago? A year ago. Okay, and why didn't Tory's daddy bring it up on the court stairs after the court thing when he was blowing up the stuff about everything else that went wrong? He didn't mention nothing about the Asian lady with the tape who followed the people. He didn't mention that. So I don't know that this is real, y'all. I think he just talking. Maybe Tory's working on something from jail. I'm not sure, but that's weird. That's weird. Let it go. Let the man serve his time, and then maybe the people can start living their best life. Okay, there was one more Meg Thee Stallion thing, but we'll move on real quick. But I just really think that's too far. I was trying to show you guys how Megan's Law works. They don't have an address, but actually here, I'll take it off the screen. I'll put me here, and I will put an address that I used to know. Okay, and then you guys are going to see how this works. Let's do this real quick. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. 9461. Oh, and we'll do. Is that a real address? Okay, so now you have to say, I read this disclaimer. Okay, so let's show you this disclaimer real quick, because I think I got it to make an address. So I put in an address, and then look, once you click in an address, you have to acknowledge that this information is made solely available for public, to protect the public. Anyone who uses this information for other purposes than protecting a person at risk and we're not doing any of these things. We are literally just trying to keep the public safe by demonstrating how Megan's Law website works. So I've entered the address, and here, let me make this smaller. I have to do all the motorcycles. Is this part of one too? I don't know. Oh, I guess I did it wrong. I hate these captchas thing. They must think I'm a robot every time. Look, I do it wrong every time. Bike. Is this bike? Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Good, finally. It takes me so many times. Yes, fair use. I have my thing downstairs at the bottom, right? I have a different banner. So then we're going to say continue. And so let me see. I'm going to make this big for a minute. So I gave it a radius in Oakland, California of come on. Sorry, you guys. Just a second. Bum, bum, bum. Grand Rising. That was the people calling about my daddy. I'm sorry, you guys. We finally got his ashes. We got the location for his memorial reception, and the people have been calling me. And so that was one of the people I had notified, and I have been waiting for them to contact me. So thanks again. But I'm sorry I left you guys in the quiet. But look, you guys can put your address in your state and then do a circumference. I only made this a 10-mile radius, you guys, for an address. And all of these, so if you look here, I can't make it too much bigger, can I? Oh yeah, but then, okay, perfect. So this is how the map works. This cluster number is, so in this little area right here, there's 68. In this little area right here, there's 146. So if we then click this 146, all of their little blue dots pop up. And anywhere a blue dot is, if we hovered on it, then that blue dot is the location of a SA, a registered SA person around you. And isn't that crazy, you guys? So you could literally be living next to any things. And then they show you where the hospitals are in relation to these SAers, where the churches are, where the schools are. So like this is a school right here. So you got to know how many is around there. And I'm not doxing anybody, but if we did click on him, then he pops up. You click on any of them. And then the red, see, it means they're in violation. Isn't that crazy, you guys? You guys, and it tells you what they do, who they did it with. So Kenneth Petty allegedly had not registered. So he would have been a red dot at his last known location because you're supposed to have to check in so many times. So this is public knowledge. This is fair use. Anybody can do this. It's very unsettling. Usually when I rent a house, the first thing I do is check Megan's Law. And because I have young minors, I have minors children. And so I will definitely do look, 301 in San Francisco, just in this area. Lord have mercy. 179. Good googly woogly. That's a lot. That's a lot over in the Tenderloin, I bet. They're everywhere. Look at all these red dots and look how many people are out of compliance, you guys. That's crazy, huh? If I make it too small here, let me do this real quick. Make it a little smaller. I don't know. What's this yellow one mean? Oh, snap. It's a whole stack of them. Oh, look, he's violent. You guys. That's crazy. So I don't mean to scare anybody. This is only for you guys to be protected. Sad thing is we have a few SA around my area and there's an AS. Exactly. They're not even supposed to, here in California, you're not supposed to be able to even be around a school. You know, you're not supposed to be around a school or a park or anywhere where children gather. And depending on what your crime was, if it was minor related, some of them, I mean, if you want to get really grossed out, we could look at the, look, this is the children's playground. This is called the Tenderloin Children's Playground. And they're all around them. You guys. What's this guy? So if we did more info, then it tells you everything you need to know about what they did. Obscene matter, SC. And then it tells you if they have any marks or scars or tattoos, and then shows you their address and lets you know everything they've done before. It's crazy, you guys. But this is public knowledge because they've committed a crime. So this is not to do anything bad to people. Yeah, and people do. They open up full-on residential rehabilitation homes in the middle of regular neighborhoods and allow them to be housed there in your regular schmegular neighborhood. And people get their panties in a bunch about a jail being put in their vicinity. People need to really be checking on what's that group home doing down the street, okay? As a parent, you know, it always concerns me when I see men at the park with no kids repeatedly. You have 113? That's a lot. And you never know. Some of them could be minor related. Some of them could be, the lady could have been a little older. But I suggest everybody goes and checks for their own, checks for their own freaking security if you have minors or are concerned about such things. And yeah, because this is really crazy, you guys. You got to stay protected, and we're going to have to just really pay attention to our surroundings, because with all the light being shined on the dark places this year, it seems like there's not going to be too many places to hide. So it's better that you find out for yourself before you find out because you had to know because of a bad situation, you know? Okay. So yeah, check that out. And then there was a couple of other things that were too much in the last 4 minutes of this morning. Now, I don't know if you guys had a chance, but did you guys hear Chloe Bailey is pregnant? I heard Chloe Bailey is pregnant. Did you guys hear that? I heard Chloe Bailey is pregnant. In my opinion, hello, beautiful. How are you this morning?
Hi, Curse. How are you?
Excellente, excellente. I'm doing good. Kicking on a good foot this morning. How are you?
Condolences on your dad.
Oh, I appreciate that. You know, we've been going through it since December 14th over here. But we just got his ashes like last weekend. And there was a backlog on cremation. So everything was on hold. But everything's evening out now. So I appreciate that a lot. I'm just trying to incorporate this pain. I'm in a lot of pain, you guys. It's like I could cry at any moment, any day,
Oh,
any breath, you
trust me,
know?
I know. When I lost my mom, it took me a while to get back to being me.
Yeah.
So I give you big
How
props
long ago is that?
on being able to process it because it took me a good 2 years. I was in a funk.
Yeah, no, I'm still processing. I'm literally just, I don't know how to do this. I'm just doing my best, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
It's different for all of us. But okay, this. Well, how would you feel if the Cuba Gooding Jr. came up and sang happy birthday to you? A man running at Tatum. Y'all see Tatum face? Crying. And then proceeds to help her blow out her candles on her birthday with your germs? No, radio. Watch the back. Yo, we died at the table for 30 minutes straight after the look back alone. Look at this last picture. Boy, fucking please. You guys. So you know, poor radio Cuba Gooding Jr. just got out of trouble for the lady saying he was groping her titties in the place. Remember? He just got out of trouble for that. And then his co-stars were saying that he was inappropriate with him. There was somebody like he lifted up her skirt on something. So the people were coming for Cuba. Poor radio. And he literally just got out of trouble. And how he got in trouble was in a bar. He was in a bar having a good time. And the lady actually came over to him and was like, "Can you take a picture with me?" And I think what happened was he put his arm around her. And she said that when he put his arm around her, he grazed her breast or something. And she wanted to hit him with the essay, you guys. I don't know if he needed to go register on the thing or not, but she sure did try to essay Cuba Gooding Jr. And so he gets out of that trouble. And this is the first sighting of Cuba in a while. He's in another bar. And he still hasn't learned to not walk up to the women. Now, I think it's cute that you joined in and saying happy birthday, but this whole blowing your germs in a day and age of who knows what they're making over in the laboratories to prove where they did it when they did it the first time, I'm not sure. But keep your germs off my food, bruh. And I think that the food preppers in the restaurants also might have to start wearing some kind of, keep your breath off my food, you guys. How about that? Wash your hands and keep your breath off my food. In my opinion, what do you think?
Okay, Cooper been fighting temptations for a mighty long time.
That's true, huh?
Yes.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart. I mean, you know, he is good TV and good entertainment and stuff, but you're right. He's been fighting a lot of things. Yes, yes. So that was one of the last things I wanted to share because I'm like, radio, you did who? You did what? Oh, and then Clarissa. Did you see that, Clarissa? This is a little bit on Meg Thee Stallion. So first off, she says that Krishan is crazy for having that tattoo put on her face.
Motherfucking no. It's a hell no. It was a hell no then. It's a hell no now.
So you want her to leave? Maybe.
I would love for her to find somebody else's child to play with. I would love for her to go find another man, another somebody. My son is not mentally capable to help her unpack all of that baggage. She has a lot going on, and it's just, I feel like it's too much for him. It's too much for me.
Have there been issues between you and Krishan because of her move-in? I mean, have you?
I was really trying to support her because of the baby and just trying to, let bygones be bygones. But her lies that people are sending to me where she wants me to die is just it's just telling me what I knew all along, that she has some mental issues that I'm uncomfortable with at this point.
Of course. I mean, do you?
Sorry about that, Naughty.
It's okay. I had to take a phone call.
If it ever comes to that, I'm more than prepared and willing to take care of the baby if that's what needs to be done. I'm hoping and praying that, because that also comes with a lot more communication with her. So I'm hoping to just be able to just visit the baby when he gets the baby. But now that she's at the house, his dad is there. I'm hoping that doesn't turn into another domestic violence of some sort, because I know his dad is a neat freak and she's kind of all over the place. So I'm just hoping that what happened with us doesn't happen with his dad at this point.
I want to know, what did you think about Chrisean, tattooing Blueface on her face? I mean, it has a lot of people talking.
I really hope that it's fake, because I don't want her to feel like my son owes her like he did for the other 7 tattoos when he comes home and wants to get his mind right and position himself to not have to deal.
You guys, okay, be more. We're gonna leave her there. Thank you, Candor. I appreciate you. But that just came up. What I was really gonna show you
She
about
got a lot of
Clarissa.
nerves talking about that girl need to check her mental health. Girl, you need to check yours too, cause you raised Blueface, okay, and we all know what he is. I'm telling
Right.
you, I don't understand why toxic people get up on the internet and want to tell people what to do and give them advice. You need to take your own advice.
Can
Right.
I chime in?
Yeah, of course.
In my opinion, I have a difference of opinion, because this is one of the most reasonable, sound statements she has made. Everything she's saying is true when it comes to Chrisean. I do not look at Chrisean as a victim. I looked at her as a willing participant, and she's the Lulu. Okay. I remember.
All of the Lulu though, that's what I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying she didn't sound in that moment, but let's be clear.
No. I'm not saying that. In my opinion, at the end of the day, Chrisean is in big trouble. Do you understand me? And she better hope she can keep custody of that baby. I really feel like Carlissa is going to end up with Junior. I really, really do. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up what's going on in online with the two of them, but I also remember Blueface saying when she started getting the tattoos, like, stop getting them. Well, let the world know. Am I making you get them? And she's like, no. I'm your biggest fan. I think Chrisean was an extreme fan of Blueface, all right? And she thought that she could make him fall in love with him or whatever. But she thinks she can manipulate a situation. Blueface he does not want her. And the only reason why she is in his house right now is because she got evicted. She's running out of money and she's running out of things to do. And she's losing followers. So she has to do anything to stay relevant. So she's going to do the most extreme thing. And that's why we got the tattoo on the face.
I want the baby to be taken and given to somebody else. I don't want that baby over there with that lady. That I'm telling you, that lady is crazy too.
Oh
She
no!
also
Trust me, I'm the first
He
one to say
also rockers
Carlissa is
too.
crazy.
Blueface off his rockers, and Krishan definitely needs some mental health therapy. But I'm just saying that baby would be better off suited for somebody else to take care of. None of these people have a brain. I wouldn't trust that baby with none of them people. It's just like that girl that walked in the Walmart with her baby in a diaper. All 3 of them is just as bad. That poor baby ain't got a fighting chance with now one of them. I don't trust now one of them with that baby. And children are to be loved and protected at all times.
You're so right. And they're all in this circus together. The point what I was agreeing with Carlissa about is the fact that she's saying that her son cannot handle Chrisean in her emotional state in which she's in. She is so right about that. That girl has so much trauma that she needs to deal with from her childhood. And this is why I think we're just getting this delusional love that she has for Blueface. You know what I mean? Like, he's clearly said he doesn't want her. He said it to the world. He doesn't even claim that baby. It like the nerve of you to put a man's face on your face that won't even claim you or your baby. You understand? So that's the part where I agree with what Carlissa said. She in that moment, she was being honest about who her son is and what he can handle. And he can't handle Krishan's mental emotional instability. It's going to take years for her to work through that. And now, as of late, I'm sorry, as of late, okay, she's on live with blunt rappers and the white girl all in front of the baby. All in front of the baby. Like, she just doesn't even care. All she cares about is being online and Blueface. And I said this before, she loved Blueface more than that baby. She loved Blueface more than herself. She is an extreme fan that it just went too far.
I can see. Well, I don't know. I'm like, who even is Blueface? How did he get
I just think we'll have a
What
fighting
fuck did
chance for
he
Junior
ever
if Junior was put with somebody who putting him first. And I don't think, as much as sound advice that she giving now, that lady has toxic behavior too. We've seen her get on these streets and act just as toxic as Krishan and Blueface. And now we know how they acting the way they acting. It's because of the parents that they was raised in. And Junior ain't got a fighting chance when they're one of them.
Hell, I'll watch Junior. He'll be raised by a loving, peaceful manner. That's right. Be More Shorty's a great person. That's right. I mean, where can we even sign up to like take him in at this point? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to need to happen. Neither one of them are ideal, in my opinion. They both
No,
have a
they're
lot
not.
of healing to do. And even Clarissa as a grandmother, no, you are not getting your claws into my kid to turn him into another Blueface. Look at both your sons. The other one says you be teaching him how to kiss and eat cat. And now this one womanizes women and beats them and whatever else and strings them along and is a total narcissist. Like, maybe she the problem because she's the only constant in their life.
Carlos totally is the problem. I mean, she raised them, but I also am a firm believer of this. Now, Blueface and Krishan are both now grown adults.
Mm-hmm.
And although we can acknowledge that they both definitely had childhood traumas and things like that, right now they're making decisions independently on their own as adults. So I feel like you got to hold those two accountable for the shenanigans that are going on. And I feel like they use Junior as a pawn, unfortunately.
Oh, totally. I feel like her whole pregnancy was a use. Like, she was like,
did it. One thing
Ain't she pregnant again?
Is
she?
That's what that was going on in the streets, that she pregnant again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Blueface has 2 more kids on the way outside of Krishan.
See, that's what I'm talking about. People that's out here. That's why I hate this Roe versus Wade being overturned, because now it's people out here that ain't got the capacity to have these children having children.
Exactly. But look, Krishan, she extorts the public for sympathy. Then she turns around and slaps you in the face when she gets what she wants. Like, I don't need you. You broke. All right? She has multiple personalities. This girl is very manipulative. And I don't put anything past her.
Past the Krishan?
I don't put anything past Krishan. She's very manipulative. She's just as much as a narcissist as Blueface.
Yeah.
And she's addicted to social media. She's addicted to attention. Okay? And she uses religion, fake tears, and that baby to extort the public for sympathy. That's her claim to fame. This is a woman that slept her way into the industry. Let me remind you. She doesn't have any real talents. Her music is trash. What does she do besides fight? And she messed up her relationships with Zeus Network. Now she's online talking about Zeus is holding her checks. But just last week, you were saying you getting paid $24,000 a day from Snapchat. Why are you begging Zeus for their checks? I thought they couldn't afford you.
Right.
So look, let me tell you, I did a video the other day, Curves, and I went all the way back before Krishan, the early days of Crazy in Love. Krishan's whole family is in on this circus.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I could send it to you if you want. The whole family's in on it.
That is crazy. Well, she had to also move from that house because remember, didn't he come over and destroy the house and it was a rental and they got found out? That's why. I think
exactly. First of all, remember she said, "Oh, I paid my rent for a year or whatever."
Yeah,
then she started moving everybody into the house.
They'll keep your rent and kick you out because you violated your lease by causing damage to their asset.
That too, but no, WAC 100 said like she didn't have a whole year paid up. She got evicted because she could not pay the rent. Her own sister, Tessa, she was bragging saying she's about to open her restaurant. The money has run out, honey. She took care of too many people on that dime. And let me tell you, Krishan was supposed to save the family. So Krishan was supposed to get the family out the hood. But they had a whole plan. But the family they didn't bank on her falling in love with Blueface. I'm going to send you it.
Right.
They're all in on it. Every last one of them.
Yeah. So, and if you Google Krishan Rock evicted, there are stories about 6 days ago, a month ago, she was removed from the rental property after Blueface caused $100,000 in damages. Yep, all the way back, and it's been going on since December 23rd, 2023. And then this one says it was evicted for back rent, like you're saying on Instagram.
WAC 100 said it. She couldn't afford to keep the place.
Yeah, but WAC 100 is a whole soul.
She's a liar, Krishan. She's a stunt artist. All her money is around her neck.
Yeah, people don't understand. That's not where to put your money.
She has 4 million. Here, Curves, I'm sending it to you on the gram now.
Okay.
Check out that link. Excellent. And this will bring it full circle for everyone. She comes from a family of liars. Remember I told you that.
Okay, let's go. Oops. Lord, this thing don't shut up when you need it to shut up. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up on the screen right now. Let's go over here. Let's make it like this. And then let's go.
Let me just set the preference. So you remember the whole scene on Crazy in Love where the whole family came together and Blueface ended up putting a pause on the dad?
I remember hearing about it. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay, something's going on. Let's open this big. Right there. This one. Minimize. Oh, it's going to, let's follow it to the Facebooking. The Facebooking. Thanks for bearing with me. Everybody freaking smash a button, ring a bell if you haven't already, and make sure you're having a great day.
All right. So I'm about to come.
Stop playing.
I'm not playing, bro. I really got this.
Can you guys hear it?
Just come back after this flight.
I can hear.
You need to tell them so they can stop this on. You need to open your mouth. No, we can.
All right. Now don't let them alive. Yeah, all that don't need to be on live.
No drama.
Who is that?
Why you leave your video shooting? Because it's too much. Like, what do you mean? Get up, y'all. Like, I am. What are you talking about?
But Baton, you get in what you put in, Baton.
Right?
You get in what you put in, and that's what everything you do. That's what everybody working, hustling, doing whatever you do, whatever your profession is. You get in what you put in. You gotta go hard though. Nobody on no bullshit. I wasn't even there yesterday, but yeah.
No, because it's
Yeah,
not.
with Twitter.
The scene for y'all was today. Nobody. Where's Sierra at? Where's
All of them together. All of them
even
right
know
there with Petey. They went showed us Petey. Showed us what's going on.
Stop!
Showed us what the fuck is going
Mookie,
on.
where you at?
Oh, you don't got to show cars or nothing. Show them where they. Oh, they in the car. Everybody in the car. Everybody. Yeah, they got outside. All the hell. I'm the only one in the car. That's anything. Use that.
You gonna go? I cannot go with it. I can't get this thing.
Good.
All right. Yeah, I come. Peter, can you come get me?
I can.
All right. You come get her?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you get it what you put in. Hold up. Tifa, you ain't see her yet.
I didn't do what?
You ain't see her yet.
So this is her family members?
Yes, those are her siblings. That's her two brothers. That's her sister, Tasiki. And this is her old.
Working. You don't give up. You're supposed to communicate with me, Krishan. You know, I know how to communicate. I communicated with the cameraman and we working. Like, we working. And then it's cold as shit. Like, we really working. We working for you and you giving up. How the fuck is you giving up and we participating and we giving in?
All right, not
We
a lot. Not a lot.
we're doing this because we believe in the dream. We believe in your vision. Now how you gonna act like you blind to that? Anybody that's supporting you giving up, don't believe in you. Anybody that's supporting you lay down, get the fuck up. Anybody supporting you lay down when you're supposed to be standing up, don't believe in you. This shit don't make me cry. Cause yo, that shit is crazy. Like, yo, we working.
No, hey, look.
We not doing that. Krishan, they come get you, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, we getting it in, Krishan. Fuck all that. That's what the
We not playing. We not giving up. Get
that's
the
what
fuck
all
up.
the haters want you to do, Krishan. Is
Get
get your
up.
ass. Hell no. You get up.
Yo, anybody can let you sit there. That's fucked up.
We working.
You're supposed to be on the field right now. We gonna keep on working and filling in for you because we ain't giving up. We ain't putting out all this work for nothing, shorty. Get up. You fucking up your head. Why your head not even red? Get up. All right. I'm coming, Petey. I'm coming.
Krishan, you gotta hang with us today. You gotta hang with Man Serene today. We ain't with all that.
Come on.
We on the
We
money
supposed to
list.
sit down and got this shit done. Get the fuck up. Let's go.
We on the money list.
All right, Krishan. Krishan, get off your hair. You messing up your hair. We didn't.
All right.
I'm coming. We got your wardrobe, everything.
The
cameraman is really that.
Serene.
Let's go.
You was mad at it.
No, I show tough love because we put in hard work. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everything we do, time is money. We don't waste our time around here. Mookie, tell us.
Yeah. We chasing this paper, Krishan. Fuck all that. You asked.
Hey, yo, Krishan, everything I say I'm going to do, I stand on it. So when I told you I was rocking with you, we wasn't going to give up. We rocking with you. We ain't give up.
We push you. We push you.
I'm in your ass. That's because I put in hard work.
None of that. We ain't with nobody that support you. We ain't with none of that.
Look who outside.
Look, Krishan.
Look who outside. We got all our mini-me's, everybody.
Show her CR. She ain't see CR, Trey.
He said talk to you real quick.
I mean,
Show her CR.
I gotta take care of some business. I'm
They
gonna let
got
y'all
baby me out there. Fuck you talking about, Krishan. They got little Wody out there.
We even got her out here, man.
See, they go CR right there. They working, Krishan.
How many siblings does she have?
11 outside of her.
Oh, Lord. Oh, she said it's 12 of them. Lord have mercy. Oh.
Let's go. I'm on my way down. I'm on my way down.
Hey, Krishan, listen.
Let's
You
go.
gonna open the door for everybody, yo. Come on.
You guys, this is why this is happening. What B More said, Nadi. So they're all trying to keep her pumped because they live off her.
Yes, exactly. She was supposed
that's
to get
bad. So they're basically just pumping her head up. She's obviously not in the game. She needs some psychiatric help. She doesn't need to just like push through and work and make more money. She needs to address her mental capacity. She has a young person to raise. Like, this is ridiculous.
And they knew she was in an abusive situation. That's what she was saying in the beginning. She's tired of all the fighting. But because all of them are waiting for her, but what they weren't banking on, see, after this, Krishan went back for baddies, okay? But Krishan started doing her own thing and leaving the family behind. That's
Yeah.
And if you notice now, they are all not with her because Blueface gave her conditions on her coming to his house. He was like, your family cannot be there. Your friends cannot be there. He gave her a list of rules. The whole family is in on it. That's why they're all trolling and stuff like that, because they're all trying to get a bag off of this. And if you look at her recent live, she said that she's backed up from her family. She's not messing with any of them because they always have their hands out.
That is crazy. Well, that is kind of like, okay, I'm going to put it to a housewife show. So Kim Richards on Real Housewives of, who's it's called? Beverly Hills. She was the breadwinner in that family and basically a child actor who funded the entire lifestyle of the family. And she became a alcoholic. She is she's trying, to live a sober life now. And that's what happens to the people who the other family uses. Look at Kim Richards. Look what happened to her. Her whole family came up off of her and they left her in the smallest house, you guys.
Well, it was her and Kyle, because her and Kyle was both on Little House of the Prairie.
Yeah, but she only did like a couple of episodes. Kim was really the actress. She was working a lot more than Kyle.
Well, I don't know, because Kyle went, she went on and did that scary movie, the Michael Myers.
But she was in like 2 of those. But Kim Richards, when I was a little girl, Kim Richards used to do Witch Mountain, Return to Witch Mountain, Escape from Witch Mountain, Get Back to Witch Mountain. She did like a whole lot of Disney stuff. She was a bona fide child actress when I was growing up, Kim Richards. And Kyle Richards did some stuff, but not half as much as her sister. And based on what she says, it's even part of the argument. Let's finish listening to this freaking Rock family, man. I don't know. It's only a couple more minutes, but I don't think this is healthy.
I'm coming. I'll be there in like 6 months. Or whatever the N-word name is. Yo, Nehemiah. Go get the call with you.
Can you feel the energy off this?
I'm coming to y'all.
Freaking.
We don't got to talk about that on the live.
I just want to comment. The energy off this family is it's a little chaotic. It's I don't know. I feel like this is their version of love, but I'm not feeling like it's like, I don't know. It feels very chaotic what we're watching. It feels very desperate, chaotic.
It's hood love. Okay. You heard the sister say, we trying to get out the hood. We trying to get out the hood. All right. Now the 2 top brothers, Mookie is in jail, and now little Petey, the one that was playing football and had the scholarship for D1, he is now locked up.
For what?
DV.
No way.
You notice he was holding the baby. Little Petey has a whole baby. He's a father.
Oh, I did. I thought that was Rock Jr.
No.
That's his baby?
This video is from 2 years ago.
Oh.
It's before Krishan was even pregnant.
Yeah, we got to get this shit going. We ain't playing. And it's snowing out this motherfucker, nigga. We the ones that's not even in that industry shit, man.
Yeah, we don't care about the industry. We don't care about the post. We trying to make it up.
None of that. Anybody over here that know man features know that. We
don't care about none of that. We want the fucking money. We trying to make it out. Let's go. Ain't no stopping.
We're trying to get out the hood.
Stop worrying about it. You know, you take a street.
Right there. Fuck all that. Get your ass up.
T-Fo over there talking shit. Let me talk to you. Stop talking shit, people. The fuck, boy? Well, how the fuck she get here?
Whoa, really?
You know Ronnie Doe took it there, bro.
Yeah, and that's a hater too.
Ronnie Doe.
Niggas don't want to see you make it. You got to
that nigga.
They don't want to see
left. All right, y'all leave. I'm out of here. I'm ready to go get her. All right. I'll see y'all in a little bit.
All right.
So
That's
this was
crazy.
So this was all a plan from the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were watching her go through DV things. You know what I'm saying? But they wanted it at all costs. Chrisean was the cash cow. And if you look at her recent live, she's like, I'm the youngest. Why do I have to take care of all of you?
That's what Kim said. That's exactly what Kim Richards said to Kyle in one of those fights that they had.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure for a young. It's like you're supposed to be busy learning from the elders in your house, not supporting everybody.
Yeah. And so now since Petey, Petey is the youngest. He's underneath
The
Chrisean.
one who was kissing the girl in the thing.
Yeah, well, he got locked up recently, and so the oldest sibling, China, went on a rant this week. F Chrisean, for talking bad about Petey, and she's trying to blame Chrisean for Petey getting locked up, but Petey is grown. He know right from wrong. You can't blame Chrisean, but she took it as an opportunity to drag Chrisean. But then Chrisean went live to answer to it, like, look. I make myself unavailable on purpose, which is she's making herself unavailable because Blueface told her, I'm not dealing with your family in my house.
Right.
Period. Like you and Junior can be there, but everybody else, no.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, I wouldn't want all those people in my house either. I mean, he literally had to fight her dad. I wouldn't let any of them in my actual house, you know? Yeah. But that's just crazy. I feel really bad for that whole situation. Well, not like bad, but just praying that they can have some harmony and maybe realize that, and for Chrisean to just, you know, get some mental health, because having tattoos of another human's face all over your body doesn't really seem like the smartest thing to do. That doesn't seem. And then if you ever get another man, then he has to look at all these other faces of the ghost of who used to bone you. Like, that's disgusting.
I don't think Chrisean intends on leaving Blueface. She will stay with him at all costs, whether he has a harem of women, a bunch of kids. I think she's just going to stay there.
Did you see the other Blueface baby girlfriend get his face on her clappers?
Yeah, Bonnie.
Yeah. So was that in the neighborhood talk? Let me see. I think it was either the Shade Room or Neighborhood.
It's all over. It's on all the blogs. Just pick
because freaking old girl thinks she's the only one. And in the meantime, you guys know that there's a new fool on the Blueface train. And after Chrisean went and got her face updated with the latest defacing of Blueface on her cheek, a girl went and got Blueface put on her Republican or her Democrat, talking about her booty cheek. But I am not seeing it on here. Okay, well, that's enough about Chrisean. You guys will find it. I'm sure it'll come across your feed any minute now. But the last little thing I want to show you guys is Clarissa entered the chat about another something, you guys, because damn Tokyo Tony, as it turns out, loves Nicki Minaj, right?
Yeah.
And does not love Megan Thee Stallion. So she did this.
This was nothing but his miss. Goddamn, do this fucking shit again. You won't make it out. Didn't hear Nicki what she said. Ouch. A new agenda. Starting right now. Don't be pretending. I know what happened. That wasn't me. It was all my PR and my management team. Nah, ho. It's time to go. Put that motherfucking 10 toes down, ho. Bring your knife and your guns and your shooters, ho. Bring the killers and your mama and the hoes, bro. But
okay, so Tokyo Tony, you know how she's famous for doing freestyles, and usually they're very entertaining. But I'm just like, why does Tokyo and Nicki have the same energy? Why are you fighting with young people? Just go sit down, take your Geritol, watch your grandkids, make me some fucking peach cobbler, and sit over there. Why are you in this beef? Go sit down, right? But I'm usually, like I said, very entertained. Now let's go. And Clarissa, though, had something to say about Tokyo Tony's rap. Okay.
Say this one time and one time only, Miss Tokyo. Don't fuck with Megan. Her mama not here to take up for her. Don't fuck with her. She off limits. Unless you want me to pull up and do you how I did you on that Zeus network. That's all I gotta say today. Say this one time and one.
Yeah. Do you like Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah. Well, fuck y'all. Fuck you, bitch. And fuck you, bitch. No. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. You like Megan Thee Stallion? Oh, well, fuck you. I'm buying nothing for your shit.
Why is she crazy? You guys, did you guys see these before? Isn't that weird? What is
Definitely
Tokyo
weird.
Tony in this? So it's not, Tokyo needs to go worry about sending puss pictures to Black China's ex and him revealing the videos to prove it. That's when she needs to go sit down and reevaluate her life skills as a mother if you're sending twat pics and fresh out the shower pics to your daughter's then boyfriend. You thought we forgot about that, Tokyo? You rapping over Megan's hiss track does not make us respect you or like you. You need to go handle your own mental stuff, lady, because, yeah. You guys heard about that, right? How she had sent her clappers to freaking Black China's ex, and then he got mad because she did one of her freestyle raps. She rapped about him in a disparaging way, and he's like, well, how I get in this? I'm going to show you the clappers that you was sending me while you was over there talking shit. And then he did release a video of her touching herself that she sent to him while he was dating her daughter.
Disgusting.
You guys. I can't even remember the boy's name, or I'll play it too, because I know that stuff is up. I know I saw it over here on this channel. I'd have to remember the boy's name though. Yep, he dropped the receipts and everything though. He dropped the video and he showed still pictures of her butt naked that she had sent to him. It was disgusting. And she was married at the time, because wasn't she just married to the other guy? And then she got in an argument with him and told him he was a demon on live, and now she's saying she's single again. No, a demon is who sends butt pics to your daughter's boyfriend. That's a demon. IMO. Anyway, you guys, I think it's a little too far.
I think this confirms that she's jealous of her daughter.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the jealousy has to stop. We shouldn't be in competition with our children. We're supposed to rear them. We're supposed to teach them. We're supposed to love them. We're supposed to give them healthy boundaries so that they can learn to love and respect themselves and navigate the world. You're not supposed to be like, have a little person, a mini me, to be in competition with yourself. You sound crazy. Anyway, yeah, good luck on all of that, you guys. We're coming up on an hour and a half this morning. Thanks for spending your time with me. But I have a day to go get started. This is the first day of the second month of 2024. I hope you guys have some excellent goals you're going for. Remember, there's enough to go around. You have the capacity within you to get it done. And God would not have put it on your mind to do unless you were totally capable. So get to it, y'all. Shine bright, smash my buttons, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, yeah. In My Opinion has a channel. Go through Smash Your Buttons. Naughty Love has a channel. Go through Smash Your Buttons. Thank everybody for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.